Hello, everyone. It is Friday, so it is time for another day of the Phantasy Star series. But before I continue on, how's it going, Joe the Hat Guy? Always good to see you. Also, this happened when I wasn't streaming yesterday, but Gamer Bowie, thank you so much for the follow. Always appreciated, getting me one step closer to that affiliate status. But enough about that talk, because there's only one thing we need to concentrate on, and that's ultimately getting to the end of this game. It is literally this close to beating this game. But yeah, with that said, let's just jump right in. Now, here's the thing. Ordinarily, I would never make a save state here, but I just want to illustrate a point here is all. First off, for reference's sake, the last time I streamed this, last Friday, I got my ass chewed out multiple times by trying to complete the Nay dungeons. When my characters were mainly in low to mid 20s, that was then. Obviously, I did some grinding in between, so much so that now it's mainly looking like mostly low to mid 30s, especially for Rolf. And that's because I had to grind him up to level 35 for one specific spell, Megid. This is the most powerful spell you can get offensively speaking in the game. Granted, this version of it comes at a price where once you use it, it cuts all of your party members' current HP in half. So it's powerful, but it does come with a cost. However, thankfully, Amy has her Nassar spell with her, which is pretty much the Final Fantasy I equivalent of using the Helga spell, which is basically a Kiraga spell but cast on all members. And, more importantly, we do have at least one Moondew and, at the very least, 2 Star Mists with our party members, so we should be good on that front. But yes, it's time we meet up with Noah so we can put an end to this game. Good job. You are truly a descendant of Elise. I acknowledge that you are now qualified to succeed the power of light and the memory of darkness. You see, it all started 1,000 years ago. After the battles of Elise, Algo obtained peace for quite a short while. The people were satisfied with what was given to them by those that they loved, and did not ask for that much more. And it was their pleasure to give to their loved ones more than they wanted. However, when Mother Brain arrived, Algo was forever changed. We got confused because Mother Brain created so many things. We didn't really know what we needed. People started to fight for what Mother Brain created. They no longer thought that kindly about Elise. People then, I get the feeling that's a mistranslation, it's supposed to be people then, thought that they could not live without Mother Brain. I think that a devil's trap is behind Mother Brain. This caused the people's mind to weaken. The trap also leads Algo to destruction. I don't know who made the trap, nor why. There is a Nay sword in the box. When you pick it up, it will rescue you from the evil side. And there is the Nay sword. Also, did the sound card crap out? Let me exit for a bit. Oh my god, the sound did crap out. I was gonna say, why am I hearing a monotone durr? That was odd. So let's take a look at Rolf's attack and defense. Pretty good now, but when I replace the Laconian sword with the Nay sword, even stronger. So now Rolf is able to take a bit more of a pounding compared to Rudo. Rudo's attack isn't as strong. That's okay because he does a set damage, even to those that are more resistant to physical attacks. Amy obviously is not an attacker. She can at least be able to fend for herself and take a couple hits or two. It's mainly her healing that makes her that much trustworthy. And also, Kane is able to take that much of a pounding. Can't do that much damage, but that's okay. He's got the storm gear to help him out. And I'm wondering... You know what? There's one thing I gotta do for... Oops. Wrong thing. Gotta remember, it's the item thing. Here we go. There we don't go. Alright, for one last time, I'm going to do the duplication trick. So let's see, we still have Star Mists and a Moondew. And let's see. Wait. Where did her... See, folks, this is why we made save states. So we can avoid this problem. Because, she needs the truth sleeves. There's no denying that. She needs the truth sleeves. So, let's, pass this along. Pass that along, because those are important items we cannot lose. We just cannot lose them. Alright, let's try this one more time. So what did Amy lose this time around? A telepipe, we can do without those. Not that big a loss. So I believe... oh, we have an escape pipe. Did Eizen really shoot himself in the foot again? Let's hope not. But you know what this means. We're redoing this dialogue. I think the music, once again, crapped itself out. Yep. Yep. I don't know why. It's specifically that scene that messes with the song. I don't know why the sound is like that. Makes no sense. Either way, let's just make sure that we save here, because we have any and all the stuff we need at this point. Also, didn't mention this up until now, but I gotta say, thumbs up to Joe the Hat Guy for doing a Kamaitachi run. Even if it wasn't a 1cc, a clear time of 51, not that bad. Especially for someone who, compared to me, who sucks with Kunoichi at the moment, kind of struggles a bit with Kamaitachi compared to Kunoichi. I gotta give props where they're due, man. Not bad. But yeah, sorry about the lagging bits here. I apologize for them. That is not the case I intended for that. Here we go. So, I believe if I talk to him now... Rolf, are you brave enough to do battle with the powers of evil? If we say no... in that case, I'll send you on your way with my prayers. O God of Algo, bless this party with courage and strength. Doing so... get your party healed. So, just double check. Are you brave? Now that you healed me, I am. I will leave the future of Algo up to you. I pray for your safety. If you run out of power, use the Naze Sword. It will bring you back here right away. Now go to those who watch us from outside of Algo. Alright, so now it is time to begin the final dungeon. So from here, it says, go right and then follow the path until we reach a set of stairs and take it. So that means, I'm all the way at the bottom. Okie dokie then. Now the good news is that I've heard that this dungeon isn't long, but it's got some pretty rough dudes. And considering the first enemy I'm running to is a sword, that is definitely saying a lot. That is most definitely saying a lot there. So yeah, I got rid of the crystal cape just to make another storm gear, if only because Gizan does more damage than a Gra spell. Ooh! Love that little animation it did afterwards. Now, the main thing the game is telling me to do is that if I must heal, either do it while in battle, if not, use healing items to save all the technique points for later. So, where is this? Oh. So, there's only one path to take from there. Take that. Alright, and let's see. From here, it says, take the stairs, go left to take the stairs down, which I did. From here, it's saying... ignore the stairs going down, head left and up in order to follow a path that eventually goes back down. Oh, King Lava. King Lava. Quite the name there, and my god, that is quite the damage it does. May not be much damage on its own right. The fact it can attack multiple people at once, that is what is most disconcerting about this fight. So, hopefully there is one enemy that I fight next time that'll only do one damage, or attack one person. So go... here, it's saying to take the path to the right, going up and down. Go left and up and left to reach the dead end, and I should see a staircase from there. And I believe this is another firewall. Okay. Taking this turn to turtle up and heal. Don't even care. It is necessary, and I already just passed by the Amber Robe. Pressing gear for you, and Aegis for you. Turtling up and healing. In this case, it's not necessarily the strongest that will survive, but the smartest ones. If this means I am able to survive more battles, taking a time out to heal up, then so be it. I will do it. Don't even care. I will do it. Alright, back to the offensive. And yeah, it looks like King Lava is one of those who can tank. And yeah, apparently King Lava can... It can attack one person at a time. It just chooses to attack multiples instead, because of course, this game just loves me that much. Alright, so let's just see... No. Okay, so not yet, but pretty much by the next turn, think about healing. And let me just double check the map. Yes, this is where I'm supposed to be going. So if I were to take this, it should be open spot just up above to take that staircase. To head back down here. And it looks like from there, there's only one path to take. Let me just see. Go up and take the stairs, going back down. Go left to take the stairs, back up. So yes. This is indeed the right way. From here, go up and right past a set of staircases. Okay, so I get the feeling what it's saying is go up from here. There's a staircase right there, but we're gonna ignore it. Alright, so take this turn to attack. And now, this turn, I don't care if everyone doesn't necessarily need healing. We'll use this as an opportunity to heal everyone, because, again, it's not necessarily the strongest fighter who will survive, but the smartest one. Last time, when I went through the Nade dungeons, I was being clever, not smart enough. So, this should hopefully help cancel out those problems and help me survive for much longer. Okay. Truth gear, attack. Attack. And by true gear, I mean storm gear and storm gear. Alright. So, doing that. And again, ignore the staircase. In order to reach a second staircase right here. And then from there, I believe if I were to head up, there should be another staircase. Oh dear. See, this is why we took this opportunity to heal up, because I get the feeling the Sack-Offs are the ones that do poison, which prevent us from healing. It doesn't necessarily prevent us, or it doesn't necessarily make us take damage every turn. However, it does potentially prevent us from healing ourselves. So, the dark sides only deal damage to us. I can take the damage. We can always recover from that. So let's pause. Take this as an opportunity to turtle up and heal. And I just passed right by the amber rope. I gotta stop doing that. It's the easiest way how I can heal, yet I keep passing it up. Alright, here we go. Well, actually, Jeff, I only just noticed your message now. The thing is, there was a PS2 remake of the original 1, 2, and 3. As far as I'm aware, that was Japan only. There were plans of bringing it to the US and Europe, but they got canceled. So, yeah, that's a bit sad and depressing on my end, so... I wonder, next chance I get, I should see if there's an English patch on romhackit.net for a PS2 version. Because now I'm getting curious about that. Alright, so that's one dark side down. One less enemy to be concerned about. Alrighty. Let's just double check. Okay, so it doesn't need it yet, but consider it for Rolf. Okay, so it is giving me an option of a staircase just up above or to the left. Until you see a staircase above a pit, we did that. Walk up and take the next stairs heading up. Is it saying to take that one? I think it is. Worst case scenario, we do a bit of backtracking. So basically saying go up and around to this staircase. To another staircase going down. Head up to take the staircase going up. Then go up again for the staircase heading down. Then from the stairs, go down left, past this staircase to another staircase going up. Here, left, and down to take another set of staircases. Then... Oh, I think I know what's here. Let's see. Where is this chest? Ah, okay. So here's the thing. I'm gonna head up here. Here's a chest that we can open. I want to try to be at full health for this, so I'm going to intentionally get in a battle, and of course it's against this guy, because of course it is. Go through one round of attacks. And then take this as an opportunity to heal myself. Yeah, remember all that talk about, why did you choose to attack? I wanted to choose commands. Because now Rudo probably needs to take this as an opportunity to heal twice. Let alone, Kane needs this as an opportunity to heal. So, once again, thank you, game. Truly appreciate all that you do. Oh, that is bad. I just made the situation even worse now. Oh, great! And they get first attack! And they get a first attack. That is just lovely. So this means I'm probably going to have to use 2 turns just to heal up. Doing this because apparently this game doesn't want to listen to me. Do this just to make sure that it's all about healing. Owie, and owie. Not pushing a button because, once again, I get the feeling I'm gonna need a turn. Also, how's it going, Pan? Owie. Owie. Okay, so let's focus on killing off one of the fruit dragons, which I get the feeling is probably Frost Dragon or Ferocious Dragon. Insert name here, Dragon, for all I care. No. Because I got back attacked by them, we'll say they're fucking really dragons. Well, that makes sense. And now Rudo's gonna need this as an opportunity to heal himself. So pass up for this turn. So you folks gotta focus on healing. And now Rolf is gonna need that opportunity for healing and probably still focus on Rudo healing as well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not really a frost dragon or even a fire red dragon. It's just fucking really dragon. Let's see. Probably not gonna work, but let's see if this works. Rudo and Rolf heal, and Kane heal. Yeah, too slow. Too slow for that. Now, let's see if this works, since I know Rolf tends to be faster than Rudo. We'll see if he is able to heal up before Rudo and or Kane attack. And... ah! Rudo, you had one job and you blew it. Thank God Kane's backing me up on this. So make sure, not standing in front of it. Fully healed. Didn't even need to waste either an item or any technique points, which is important for this, because now I'm going to take this as an opportunity to save, because apparently this game is telling me, you best save, boy, otherwise you gonna get an ass whooping. So let us go ahead and do that. And yes, we will continue on our quest. And now, we had the choice to keep either our red Snappa or take the box that Hiro-san brought down the aisle. Everyone was telling me to, yeah, remember Sheer who could enter shops and steal stuff? If she was at level 10, she could steal a Visiphone from Headquarter Base, which is a portable save. So yes, we had that for quite a while. Now, where was I? Oh yes, Red Snappers. So, we had the opportunity to keep that or take the box. Begrudgingly, despite everyone's emphasis on saying otherwise, we decided to take the box. Let us see what's in the box! What is this? I feel a tremendous strength of dark power.
This is Pandora's box. It contains all that is evil, all that you call the Dark Force.
I couldn't even read the rest of it, but all we got out of that was Dark Force. That's all we need to know. So now we are fighting the boss of the first Phantasy Star game, Dark Force. And now, this is where strategy is supremely key here. So let me go back to this. Easily the toughest fight in the game. So what we are going to do is, first off, Amy is going to use... wait. I think it said to use the Snow Crown. Almost never used it. Now is the perfect time to do this. And then everyone else attacks. Ah, I see. Well, everyone else attacks. Beware of the possession, which will possess them for a turn, allowing us not to do anything. So this means attack, attack, and attack. Turn 1. Nothing. Amy, no! I had the D-Bond. Amy turns doubtful. Amy fights less furiously. Try again. Oh no, now Cain becomes evil and fights less furiously. Hopefully this means that, crushed by despair, no! Okay, Snow Crown worked. So here's the thing. Let's see. If the spell flashes, that means it works. Now that, the spell's over, now we can have Rolf use the one spell we've been training long and hard for, Megid. And then, simultaneously, Amy is going to use Nassar afterwards, or at least a Star Mist, but we have the technique points, we may as well use it, while everyone else is attacking. And basically saying to keep use the strategy until it dies, so let's do so. Oh no, Rudo doesn't attack. Rudo, how dare you become lazy? And agility decreases. No! Crushed by despair. Alright, so that was round 1. Time for round 2. Please don't attack Rolf. Dark Force, if you please. Or just that. That's fine, too. Crushed by despair! Alright, not enough for that. And don't have enough technique points for Megid. But if he runs out, have him attack or use a smaller spell. His magic attack's not as strong, so I think he is just going to focus on purely attacking at this point. And since we don't have attacks that can drain HP, or at least not to the effect of Megid, we'll just keep using technique points in this case. So, should be fine, but just be on the safe side. Once more, we'll use the Snow Crown as a defensive strategy here. Oh, well, that's the thing about Megid. In this game, it's an attack that does tremendous damage to the enemy at the cost of half of your party member's HP, or at least current HP. So I only just noticed that comment now, Pan, in case you were wondering. And we got the Laconian Mace for Cain, so we should be good. Let's do it. Crushed by despair, no! Okay, There was the Nay Sword, saying any evil that was always beforehand is now dispelled. Let's go with you, physical attacks. You're not going to do that much damage, if at all, so that's the least of my concern. If it looks like we are under the 100th of HP, we'll worry about healing then. Oh no! Amy becomes evil! What? Oh, that was a miss. That's a hit. And that's a miss. But the Knave Sword flashed, so that dispelled that. And yeah, one more time. Oh no! Amy becomes evil! What? That's a landed hit. That's a landed hit. And that's a landed hit. Amy, we don't need you to be lazy. Okay, so now we can focus on the healing portion. But since that's the only thing thus far, and I doubt I have enough, well, let's try Gisar. Probably, yeah, not enough, so it ain't worth it. She only has 2, but I think it's Rudo who probably has a 3rd one, so let's go with 1-star Mist. So I know she is easily the one that does the least damage. Rudo became evil. What? Rudo loses confidence and can't use any techniques. Let's just take this as a moment of the game saying Rudo can't use techniques. Rudo can't use techniques. I taught him music, even he couldn't use that because apparently you needed at least 1 technique point to use that technique. So, yeah. Good job, Dark Force. Good job for you. Standing ovation for you. Everyone at home, give a hand for Dark Force, the ultimate evil here. Come on, give it up! Okay, Nay Sword emits a light and the evil has been dispelled. Alright, let's do this again. No, not Amy! She's the one that does the healing! Amy becomes doubtful and fights less furiously. No! Okay, Amy, now's a good time to use that Star Mist. I'm not saying, I just be saying, thank you! Thank you. You know, it's good when you actually do something the entire team can be proud of. But yes, since you're, especially now, fighting less furiously, now's a good time to, once again, douse us with that, Snow Crown. Rolf, your target's right there in front of you. Please do not miss. Please do not miss. Oh no, Rudo became evil. What? What became of Rudo? He became lazy. Became lazy. And now Cain becomes evil. Oh no. Rolf, will you please stop missing? Cain loses confidence, can't use techniques. Considering, he's got powers, probably need to wait until, Nay Sword flashes, although I gotta check something real quick. Let's see. Technique chronology. Because Cain, yeah. The ultimate spell he's got is Gizan, which, let's be real here. The Storm Gear already does that, so there's really no need for him to do any of that. Also, thank you, Lag, for that mess. Thank you, Lag, once again for this mess. Truly appreciate it. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to attacks. And there goes Dark Force! Dark Force has been eliminated, folks! We are victorious and only gave 556 experience, but no Macetas, because of course. Well, guess what, folks? We defeated the ultimate evil, but we haven't saved Algo yet. We still need to do something about Mother Brain. So, we can survive this? However, I'm going to use this to teleport back. Here. Are you brave enough? No, please heal me. Thank you. Also, before anything else, just to double check, 1 star missed, and was it Rudo? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yes, you were the one that had the 3rd one, so you give your 3rd one to Amy, and just to double check, Kane, 2 star miss. So we should be good. We should be good. Yes, we are brave. Let us head on up. So sadly, this means that we have to go through this maze once more. However, let's see. Yeah, this basically means backtracking at this point, so have to head back in order to reach Dark Force in order to move forward. So keep heading back to the right until we are able to move forward. Ooh, Arch Dragons. This could be a bit problematic if we is not careful. Ew. Oh my, yes. But yes, let's do this. Just to take down all these dragons. Ow! Actually does tremendous damage to Amy, so already she has to forfeit this turn to heal up. Let's see. Truth Sleeves. And everyone else keep on the offense. Alright, so Amy, you can go back to using the Storm Gear. Rudo, on the other hand, is going to take a timeout to heal while everyone else is on the offense. And I get the feeling Rudo's fine, but he's going to spend this time to heal up a bit more. Yeah, he's got health to spare, it doesn't matter. And most likely Rudo is, or rather, Rolf is going to go back to healing now while everyone else is doing that. That's okay, Pan. At least you're done with the workday, much like me. Alright, let's go back to the assault. Where I'm pretty sure everyone is healed. Yeah, for the most part. Amy still needs a bit more healing, but that's okay. Bring back you. So let's see. Go right, then follow the path to take the stairs. Go left to take the stairs. Let's see. Go left. And then keep going through this one path till we reach a path that goes up and down, and from there to head up. Alright, I think he had a Storm Gear, but just want to make doubly sure that's the case. No, that's not Storm Gear. There's Storm Gear. Why didn't you attack the dark side? You're supposed to attack the Sack-Offs, because I believe they are the ones that can paralyze, let alone poison. So you know what? Bad. Go. the offense against the Sackhoffs. Thank you. There we go. Now we can focus on healing at this point. Do one round of attacking, so hopefully that eliminates all but one. Alright, don't kill this enemy. Thank you. So now take this as an opportunity to turtle up and heal. True Sleeves for you. Amber Robe for you. Crescent Gear for you. And last but not least, Aegis for you. Oh, especially Rudo, who definitely needed the healing. Alright, so Kane and Amy will go back on the offensive with their own Storm Gears, while Rudo and Kane, or by Rudo and Kane, I mean Rudo and Rolf will go continue their healing strategy. And already, Rudo is only, 12 hit points away from getting healed up, so we're doing good. So from here, head up and left to a dead end in order to take the stairs, which is right here. Not before we go against Desrona, aka Giant Glow Sword. A glowy glowness. I don't know where I'm going at with that. But yeah, it didn't do that much damage to me, so I don't mind taking this as an opportunity to attack. Except for when Rolf and Rudo both miss! Rolf, I can kind of imagine why, but Rudo, you clearly had a good attack from there. There's no reason why you should have missed that one. Okay, so yes, just following map from there, and then go up to take the stairs, and back down. Here, go left to take a staircase, heading back up. Go up and right, past the first set of staircases. And then when there's a staircase just above a pit, take that staircase. Memory serves, the Fiends do the most damage, let alone have attack all spells. So yes, the Fiends are my main concern. The Imagomagirds, they can wait till later. Owie! Owie! Continue the assault. Really want to get rid of that fiend. Oh yeah, Rudo definitely needs this as an opportunity to heal up. In fact, it's just a wasted turn for Amy and Kane, but just to make sure that they don't accidentally risk getting rid of the Imagomagirds, they'll focus on healing. So you never know. Either one of those two might get attacked, and then it wouldn't necessarily be a waste. Well, it still turned out to be a waste anyway, but that's okay. That's okay. For Amy and Kane, at least, they can go back to using the Storm Gear. But for one more round, Rolf and Rudo are gonna turtle and heal up. And for Rudo's case, at least, rightfully so. Let's see. the stairs, going down, then walk up to take their next staircase, heading up from there. Go up, left, and around. Take the staircase going down, then head up, take the staircase going up. Once more, take the staircase from up, heading down. From here, go left, up past the first staircase, into the next one. Then take the stairs, go left and down to take a staircase. Then from here, it's left and up till we get back to that open space where we saw that one chest. And just like that, we are back to where we were previously. Also, ow. Also, ow. Okay, Rolf, you go back on the offense. I think Missile Man just does paralysis attacks or sleep attacks, so compared to potentially poisoning, not a big concern. So let's focus on the Max Dragon while Rudo goes back to healing. Yeah, one more turn. Same strat. Once again, do the same strat because everyone decided to say, hey, it's Be Mean to Rudo Day. Okay. Now we can focus on just the attack portion. As now, Rolf and Rudo switch tasks. Rolf heals while Rudo attacks. And that's the end of that stage. So now that we are back to where we fought against Dark Force, head up and take a right. To the staircase. Ow. Ow. Focus on the fiend. Focus on the fiend. Focus on the fiend. The fiend is what we should focus on. Rudo, how dare you miss? How dare you miss? Especially with attacks like that. We can't afford to miss against fiends. Thank you. So yes, now is the perfect time to turtle up and heal for everyone. Everyone, stop what you are doing and heal up. So I would not be surprised. Yep, if now it's down to just Amy and Kane on the offensive, while both Rolf and Rudo turtle up and continue their healing. Oh, almost got them close to being fully healed. How dare you? And yeah, one more turn. Turtle up, heal, possibly attack? No. You ruined my full heal status. How dare you? Speaking of how dare you... Rudo! I hope you realize, Rudo, that's your fault too. You could have hit them fairly easily, but no, you missed. So, let's see. Go up, take a right, take the stairs, then go down and left. Oh, I know where it's taking me to. I know where it's gonna take me to. In that case, just be on the safe side. Let's get into another battle with just one enemy, and let's attempt to see if we can be able to get to full health before defeating this fight here. Probably a waste of time in the end. If there's a potential, we could end up going to full health. I say it's worth it. No, doesn't look like that's going to be the case. I am not too concerned, because at this point, I'll just use a Trimate to fully heal Pseudo. And if we check, everyone has full health, and for those who can use technique points, they're all at full, so perfect time to heal the game, quite possibly. Or, did I say heal the game? Save the game for one last time. Already, I think Dark Force, even though he's been eliminated, his influences have been so bad on me. Just so bad. How's it going there, Gamer Bowie? I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but now that you're here, I want to say thank you for the follow yesterday. And now it is time to begin the fight against Mother Brain. So this is the Mother Brain controlling Algo. Rolf and the party are overcome by the presence of the Mother Brain, but the future of Algo depends on them. Will they have to fight to pry Algo from the grasp of Mother Brain? Let me just double check. Save this phone right through there. Go up in the middle room to meet Mother Brain. Answer the question, yes, then no, and attack. So, yes, we will have to fight to pry Algo from the grasp of Mother Brain. The Mother Brain begins to grin. You are such fools! If you damage me, the world will be thrown into a panic! Without me, the people of Algo are helpless. They have become too soft and used to comfort. If I were to malfunction, the people would die cursing their fate. If that is your aim, disable me. If not, return now. So once again, answer yes, then no. Very well, then I shall show no mercy. Die! And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the final battle to begin. Now, here's the thing. This fight, it's the final one, you'd think would be the toughest one. The strategy guide said that, for some odd reason, Dark Force not nearly as tough. So, here's what we're gonna do. That's not what I wanted to do. Good start there. Good start there. In fact, you know what? Just be on the safe side. Let's do a soft reset. I already saved the game. There's no consequence there. Continue game from here. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Scroll our way up. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Yes. Da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Nope. And let's restart this fight. Okay, strategy this time around. What I meant to do was Snow Crown, while the rest purely attack. Mainly attack, mainly attack, mainly attack. Use the Snow Crown. Stop the move. Now we're gonna switch it up a bit. This time around, no, techniques. what we need is for Amy to use Nassar, followed by Rolf using Megid. Then after that... Oh, and apparently it says that Mother Brain technically is an AI program used by computers, so we will have him use Nagaj, while Rudo just attacks, because that's really the only thing he can do aside from possibly healing. So good thing they attack first, because we need that in order to heal ourselves there. Okay, stop what we're doing, because once again, Amy's got to go back to using Nisar, and Kane is still using Nagaz, so keep up the attack. Attack. Stop the attack. Alright, so since I can't use Nassar or Megid anymore, at this point it's all about the physical attacks, maybe even magical attacks for Amy, though just be on the safe side, one more time use the Snow Crown. And then, yeah, Kane is able to use that Nagaz, so yeah, keep up that assault. And then, from here, we should be close to being able to defeat him. And also, spamming email. Oh, Nightbot. Yeah, I gotta work on fixing Nightbot, because Nightbot just absolutely loves to be a butt sometimes. I only just now noticed that. Let's see. For you, use a Storm Gear this turn, and if need be next turn, she'll use a Star Mist. Probably use a Star Mist next turn, because I get the feeling if Amy gets hit, that'll put her under 100. So yeah. Let's use the farthest Star Mist for her. Oh well. Didn't attack her, but we were going to use it this turn anyway, so why not? Alright, stop what we're doing. Amy, go back to using Storm Gear, and continue the assault. Yeah, so far, this seems like it is an incredibly one-sided fight, and I'm surprised for a final boss it's got its own fanfare. And apparently I just realized I fought Mother Brain at the right time because it's snowing in the background. 1 experience point! Okay, you know what? Not gonna lie. I would have laughed my ass off if someone got a level up from that 1 experience point. Okay, anyway, let's finish off this game. Rolf and the rest of the company stood in amazement where the Mother Brain once was. Algo had been suddenly released from the Mother Brain's control. The biosystems and weather control systems suddenly became useless. The people of Algo awaited the start of their hard and difficult life without Mother Brain. But Rolf and the other could feel a sense of hope. Let's go back to Mota. This is only the beginning. Rolf, wait! Lutz's voice filled everybody's heart. There is still somebody in the ship. You can't return again. What? Who are these people? Well, the thing is, I've been spoiled about the ending of this game. So, I know what it is, but for those of you who don't know, prepare to be shocked and amazed. Welcome to the spaceship Noah. Who are you? I don't like your tone of voice. Are you here because you think we are the enemies? And I believe at this point it really doesn't matter what the answer is. I'll just check. Since you cannot go back, they must confront it, find the reason. Realize what they say. We who destroy. Well, let's just see what the response is. It's not telling me, so I get the feeling, much like with beating the game with Elise in the first one, it really doesn't matter. So there's a legion of them here, so we'll just assume yes. Of course we hate you for destroying the Mother Brain. So you are the creators of the Mother Brain. You are hardly what we expected. We are not people of Algo. We are from a place called Earth. Yep, the people who we met here right now are from the planet Earth. Our planet was once green and lovely, and we had a highly advanced civilization. So yes, this is a cyber dystopian future that we've been playing here for Phantasy Star. We are the last of our race. The last? Yes. Our planet has been destroyed. Do you want to know why? Sure! Tell us why. We were weaker people then. Even though we knew about the evil inside of us, we didn't suppress it. We took joy in controlling nature. We didn't realize we were destroying ourselves. Until it was too late. The death rattle of our planet altered us to our own failure. With the time remaining to us, we built a spaceship to wander among the stars. That's when we found the Algo System. We found the people here living in simple happiness. We decided we wanted this planet. And do you think you can stop us? We who destroyed Palm. Let this be a lesson. Think about hard what has just transpired here. Palm was a planet that existed back in Phantasy Star I. Not so anymore. The fact that the people of Earth have said, we who destroyed Palm, they are admitting they destroyed one of the planets residing in this system. You will die. Oh, and by the way, thanks to Lutz's power, they who were sent on their way, Hugh, Anna, and Sheer. Very clever, but it is only a matter of time before Algo is destroyed. Silence! Be quiet! And in the next instant, Rolf and the others were attacked by several hundred Earthmen. We shall make you see how it feels to lose something that you love. I can see the confusion and pity in your eyes. I will never forgive you for what you have done. How dare you ruin Algo! I refuse to be a slave of fate. I will be the master of my own future. Considering she stole all those good items for us, especially the Visiphone, I don't think she'll go down that easily. You have shown me the ugliness of continued existence. Yeah, Hugh puts up a brave face. He didn't level up at all, so he's going to be the first to die. These are my parting words to you. Those who give up are doomed. And sadly, Anna didn't level up at all, so she's going to be the second to die. If only because she's going to use Hugh as a meat shield. And Rolf just stands there with that face. I wonder what the people will see in the final days. Yes, I wonder what the people will see in their final days. Here's the thing, we do get an answer for that. Not until Phantasy Star IV, because for some reason, Phantasy Star III, while still a good game, is kind of a black sheep that really we don't hear much of anything about it in Phantasy Star IV. So for all we know, Phantasy Star III Generation of Doom is just a sidequel, where, well, apparently Psychedelic Eyeball was his assistant director. Director, not director. Wow. It is me, Psychedelic Eyeball. I am the assistant director. Also, that wasn't Psychedelic Eyeball at all. That was Jeff George. I apologize, Psych, for that one there. But yes. Since we actually finished Phantasy Star II right now in probably the best way possible, we did it. Game has been beaten. After all the pain and hardships we had to go through, especially during the Nate dungeons, which, let's be fair here, I might have been underleveled, true. But the fact that those are easily some of the hardest dungeons in the Phantasy Star universe, let alone any JRPG, that is definitely saying a lot. Yeah, actually, oh, and my boy, Bo, is a musical composer. Sweet. But yes, Pam puts up a pretty good point. The only thing that 4 has in any relation to 3 is a character by the name of Ren. That's about it. There really is no ties to 3 into 4 aside from that one character, which I'm pretty sure is just a namesake. I'm pretty sure it is not the same Ren from 3 that you'll meet in 4. But then again, 4 is quite a while from now. And apparently, Opie must be a real fan of Yuji because Moo produced and programmed this game. So I'll just get it out of the way. It's a shame I'm not in Pan's stream right now because he could just spam that sound alert. And, of course, presented by Sega. The end! And a beam of light just shot from what I'm assuming is the now deteriorating Motavia. Because, let's face it, it was a desert back in 1. A luscious planet full of life in this one. Come 4, it's going to go back to being a desert planet. But yes, that will do it for the second Phantasy Star. We did it, folks. Phantasy Star II is complete. Now, I feel the need to head to the bathroom for a bit, so if anyone else feels the need to either get up and stretch their legs, or, for that matter, grab a quick snack, this would be the best time to do so. And when we come back, we shall continue on to the next game in the series, Phantasy Star III, Generation of Doom. I say next in the series. Chronologically speaking, yes, it is the next game in the series. The next game in the series technically should be Phantasy Star IV. We'll worry about that after 3, but enough chit-chat. See you in a bit, folks. Alrighty, folks. I think that is a much more than needed break for this one. So why don't we go right ahead and just get right back into this stream. Now, for those of you who missed prior to the intermission, we had just finished the second Phantasy Star game. So now we are moving on to the third in the series. It's so different they don't even call it Phantasy Star 3, but rather PS3. So let that be a lesson to you. Before PlayStation was a thing, the PS3 was already out. No, but seriously, it really is Phantasy Star 3. So yeah, before I start this game, get the opening credits out. Written and directed by S2. But yeah, I think if it gets into plot story while the intro's going, then I'll describe more about it. But personally, I think for the longest of times, I kind of knew about 1, was into Phantasy Star II, most definitely into 4, not so much the third one. I never really played 3 up until the Genesis collection for the PS2 came out. And then I played it back then. What can I say up until now except... first off, the Legends of London, your homeland, was receiving a world-sweeping war fought 1,000 years ago. Brave Orakyo sought to foil some evil schemes that the Dark Witch Leia and her hordes of monsters. In the final battle, all combatants were killed, though Orakyo and Leia's bodies were found on the beach. The passageways between the Leyland worlds and the Orakian worlds were sealed. In time forgotten, there were other worlds besides London. 2 months ago, a young woman ended up being washed up by the source of London. The woman ended up remembering nothing of her life prior to waking up on the beach. This seemingly minor event sets an epic adventure in motion. I'm wondering... okay, it does restart. The interesting thing I can say about Phantasy Star III is that now that I've gotten a chance to play this game after all these years, it's a shame I never really got into it. I mean, I wouldn't call it a great game in the Phantasy Star series by any stretch of the imagination. I will at the very least say, for what this game offers, it's not a bad game. Underwhelming compared to the other games in the Phantasy Star series, but not necessarily bad. Message scrolling speed, let's say the standard 5. In Legends of the Past, the legends of the past shape our lives and those of our children. One such legend is of a struggle that almost destroyed our world. The names of Orakyo and Leia echo down through the years, still inspiring love and hatred, even now. 1,000 years after their tragic deaths, their conflict wiped out civilization and left the survivors in a world of mutated creatures and warring pockets of men. Into this shattered world, you are thrust into to live or die by your sword and your wits. So this is our main hero, that we'll be playing as, Riss, who has no such techniques or technique as this game is showing us. He currently has boots and a garment on. But yeah, I'm going to showcase something that I think is quite hilarious at this point. So, let's go to an item shop. Let's talk to the shop owner. Let's sell our pair of boots for 50. And yes, let's buy ourselves an escape pipe. This is such a stupid idea. Why are you doing this? Oh, I wouldn't commit to something like this unless there was a reasoning for this. So I guess at this point, we just head up to the castle here. Straightforward path, which pretty much tells us where we're supposed to go here. And of course I'm just searching this area because of course I can. Not necessarily looking at a map of any sorts, because who needs to look at a map here when all we really want to do is show off an interesting feature in this game. But first we get a conversation between these two. I am honored that you want to marry me, Reese. Perhaps someday we will find out where I'm from and who I am. So this game starts off with a wedding. And I'm just going to leave it at that until we get more plot development. I, Reese, do take D, Maya, to be my— Oh no! There's a kidnapping!
Filthy Iraqians, Maya will not be yours.
No! Return her, you foul dragon spawn of Leia! I'll find Maya, even if I have to search forever. I'll take the army to destroy Leia's clan. Don't be a fool. No one has seen a lion for over 1,000 years. Starting a war is not a rational thing to do. I suggest you cool off in a dungeon for a while. You can't stop me from going after her father. I'll find her again, and I'll bring her back. I swear to it! So we start off by, as the game is putting it, getting thrown in this dungeon here. Now, just to make sure, okay, I do have control now. Let's see if I can pull off this interesting glitch off. Once I get thrown in a dungeon, here's what I'm supposed to do. Go into my list of items and use the escape pipe. So after that, taking the staircase, I should end up back in the castle, where I can talk with the king. You used your escape pipe! Ordinarily, a smart move. But now I'm afraid the game can't be continued. Please press the reset button and try again. Okay, it's one thing. It's one thing if the game tells you that you might have fucked up. It's quite another when the game literally breaks the fourth wall and tells you, yeah, that's not gonna work in this game. You need to restart, bitch. I've never seen that softlock before. That is amazing. That is amazing. Oh, so glad I showed that off. Okay, for once, let's actually play the game properly. Alright. Speed 5, and I get the feeling. So I can't skip the intro. I can pause it as much as I want to. I'm sorry, everyone. everyone. This is clearly your punishment for making me having to do that glitch. This is clearly all your faults. Okay. Now that I've gotten that out of my system, let's actually start the game properly. Let's do this properly this time around. Of course, I gotta wait for the game to finish its intro. And actually, I'll move that to the side. Probably gonna mean nothing when I go back to Streamlabs OBS, but for my sake, if I want to see everything within RPG Classics, so that way I know what to do, probably for the best. Alright, so currently I am in the town of London. If I were to try to exit, this man tells me that my bride, Maya, awaits for me in the castle. And of course, if the game didn't tell you beforehand, or you didn't know beforehand, the game flat out tells you you are playing as Reese, the Prince of London. And if I were to keep talking to people, that's pretty much all I would be hearing at this point. But yeah, there really is nothing else I can do, so aside from chatting it up with others, my best strategy is just go back to the castle and continue to plot. Let me throw it, I tell yous. So once I head back here, I can meet with my bride Maya, and the story can begin properly here. And I can't skip this dialogue because of course not. That'd be silly. Gotta let this continue playing off because of course it does. Oh no, giant dragon. Maya's not mine.
Don't be a fool. No one has been in there for nearly 1,000 years. I can't let you do that. I suggest you cool off in the dungeon for a while. But make it snappy. My bunions are killing me. But whatever you do, you mustn't go to a floating spaceship called the Noah, where Mother Brain is. That is what is helping us to protect the ozone.
Yes, the King of London is now Uncle Proton. And if you don't know who Uncle Proton is, just smile and nod, folks. Just smile and nod. That's all I can really say. Okay, now for real, let's actually explore this, where we get to have a knife, 300 macetas, and a monitor. The monitor in itself probably means nothing, except for when you're exploring the world. It tells you where you are on the map. So, yeah, doesn't seem like much. It is essential here. And of course, we can't nearly defend ourselves unless we have a weapon. So let's equip our knife. Head over to this gate where... Wait a minute. You're not one of the guards. I'm Lena. I will help you escape. Follow me! And in case you're wondering, I do not have control of this, so... Let's see. Arm yourself well and go find Maya. Still don't have control. Still don't have control. And now I, still do not. Still do not have control. Now I've got control here. Okay. So, let's see here. Go to the gates. Lena, she'll help you. You will find yourself out of the technique shop, which is where this place is, right here. Let's see, who do we have? Nothing unusual here. Everybody talk to you. Please stay out of the other side of the counter. Game thought ahead and didn't let us do that. Technique distributor. Can't use any techniques, so yeah. It's the main reason why he had 0 technique points to begin with. Mainly a physical person. If anyone else can use techniques, that's what makes it important. So what other shops do we have in here? There's an armor shop, where you can get a hunting helmet, garment, hunting armor, and a shield. But for now, let's just check all the other shops here. For example, to the right, we have a standard house and a standard house. But if we were to go down, we have this shop here, which is a fortune shop, which is basically, I'd imagine, a hint system. Let's not bother with that. For now, if we head to the left, this I'm pretty sure is an inn. Let's just double check. Or a sanctuary to revive fallen members. Who needs to regain the will to fight? So yes, this is a church to revive fallen allies. And I'm doing this just so I can remember for future reference sakes. These signs basically tell you what kind of shop is what. We've been in here earlier, but that barrel represents an items or tool shop. Considering that's a milkshake, or I say it's a milkshake because it looks like it's a milkshake with a cherry on top. That's probably a weird-looking beer stein of sorts. This must be the cafe, aka inn, of this area. Yep, it's an inn, so we don't need to worry about that now. But already, you can tell the graphics, somewhat impressive, but kind of looks like it's a step down from how it was in 2. Again, for an honest opinion. And I'm going to unequip the knife, since apparently this game is telling me it is in my best interest in this weapon shop to sell the knife, and instead buy myself a short sword. So if I were to equip the short sword, it is a dual-handed one, which ups my defense a bit and definitely increase damage output for attack. So we will do that. And then buy a few monomates and antidotes. So once again, this game follows the same rules as 2 and Beyond, where I believe antidotes cancel out poison status. And by canceling out poison status, I believe, once again, that is preventing healing. Not necessarily slowly but surely taking damage. So we'll grab one of those. And then it says a few monomates, so we'll grab 1, 2, 3. Alright. And it says for now not to worry about this stuff for much right now, but instead just wander around a bit up until we get to level 3. Then we'll, or I say level 3, level 2, and we have chirpers. This is our main attack motion here, which I'll say, if you were to press this and not press any more buttons, the battle goes into auto fight mode. If you have a preset determined method of attacking, healing, defending, what have you, and you want to use it for just one turn, you can repeat that strategy with this one. You can decide what to do for your turns that you can later set up for auto fight for one or auto fight until so forth, so on, which is obviously attack, technique moves, item usage, or defend, and of course running away. I think it's pretty obvious that mainly gonna attack, but let's just say that for now, and then there's really nothing else to do, so just auto battle. And thank God we moved onward, because yeesh, that not doing anything loop music does get annoying for a bit. So chirpers don't offer much money, let alone experience, but it gets a job done. Yeah, of course, that would be the case. And of course, with 3 there, we are doing good. So pretty much up until I need to stop by and in and heal or get that level up, we will keep doing these battles. Until then. Don't know. But then again, I've never played any of the Shin Megami Tensei games, so if that's how you feel, I will just smile and nod. Notice this theme here. It changed from the happier tune, which I think is basically which is one thing I should mention. Battle themes are a bit different. Yeah, I don't mind this going in a loop. Depending on whether you're pretty much close to losing a battle, pretty much even playing field, or you've got this battle in the bag, determines what the battle theme is. Like for now, it went from a sort of menacing theme to a more chipper tune instead. So that, I believe, is a pretty neat innovation. Now, I'm not sure if anyone else played the PS2 game Kessen. That was pretty much the same way. Depending on how the overall battle flow was, it could sound pretty basic. You getting closer to losing the battle, or you about to win said battle. Which again, that's a nice tone. Depending on how well you do determines how the overall battle theme is. Which is nice. Also, yes, it's a shame you didn't get to see it, Pan, but my god, was it funny as all hell. Anyway, yeah, just do that. Okay, there's our level up. There is our level up. So now, don't think we earned that much money. Let's see, Masetta's 65, so yeah, not that much. We did get a profit of, I already forgot how much we were at, probably 50, so net profit of 15, let alone 10 if we use the 5 to rest up here. And yes, we will save our game. Be careful out there. That I will. Innkeeper, that I will. Okay, game, seriously, stop it with the soft lock. Or, I say soft lock, the locking up theme. Ugh. So now that I have level 2, now I can head down to the town of Yata. But not Yata. You know, completely different place. Because I need to go to Yatta, which is just south of London. Yatta is a place found in Japan. Because, you know, Yattaze. So yes, now if I were to talk to you, you should mention, may Arakio protect our blessed town of Yatta. So yes, we are in the right place. So now, if I were to head towards the armory, it says that now is a good time to get the hunting armor. So there's the weapons shop again, but we don't need weapons. What we need is a set of armor to guard us. So I wonder, would that be you? That is... save points. No, wait, that's a technique shop. So this was armor. Duh. So let's see. How much is the hunting armor here? Still got a long way to go for that. Alright, let's see. So there's an old man in town who has a boat. Let's see if we can talk to the locals here. I am a superstitious old man, good Prince Riz. Cyborgs are good luck charms, if you ask me. Wonder why they were mentioned cyborgs. Which, of course, I wonder if it follows the same rule of what cyborgs should be, which are humans with robotic parts in it, because we all know androids are just robots made to look human. Leia's people have very strange powers, I hear. Yeah, that does not help us advance the plot at all, but whatever. I think Leia's powers, or Leia's people, all died long ago. Oh, what about you? Walk across the bridge to reach Elon, or Eon, or Ian. Just Ian. It's all about that guy, Ian. Nice person, I tell yous. What about you? The man by the fountain owns a boat, but he will not sail unless he has a cyborg on board. So, hence, we can technically use the boat, but the old man won't let us go there. But he mentioned a good luck charm about a cyborg, so if we want to board the boat to get to the next area, that's what we're going to do. However, we can't do anything unless we, number one, get ourselves hunting armor so we can take more hits, and number two, the game is advising us to, at the very least, reach level 2. So, let's, attack with you there. And of course, this is a matter of waiting out the time here. Let's just do that, so that way we can speed the process up a bit. And yeah, keep going. Okay, so since the chippers are 1-1 each for experience and mesetas, we know that, I didn't even see what those creatures were. The rat, enemies offer 2 experience points and 4 mesetas each. Yes, and this theme, I believe, either, outmaneuvered, or in this case, ordinarily being overthrown by the enemy's theme. Yes, we're doing that. I really should have upped the speed a bit. Which is a shame, too, because end on, that's what they were. Okay, let's see. Just aim for those guys and just do that. And I'm just gonna do this. I should have done the 1 turn overall, so that way I can speed this up. Oh no, the grass spell! How dare you! So let's see, I believe it said 150, and we're a little over halfway there, but still quite the ways to go. Still quite the ways to go. And still have much to learn. Much to learn about getting all of these battles while surviving. There's our level 3. But I still need at least another 60. Probably even 65 if I want to heal up afterwards, which I believe going to an inn is 5 per person chicken inn. Alright, I'll go one more battle before healing up. Probably a death sentence, I know. But you know what? My playthrough, I'll go for it. There we go. Alright, not gonna risk it. Especially if those chippers cast Gra. That could do 2 damage. That could easily catch me off guard. So yes, let's rest up and save the game, because why the hell not? Be careful out there. Don't I know it? Let's just see. 34 HP. Alright, we shall go ahead and do that. And Chipper, 1 damage. Hey, I attacked the one that was about to attack. Nice. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going into more battles here. There we go. Your 1 damage means nothing to me. Nothing, I tells yous. Nothing! Alright, I'm probably gonna grind up until I reach 155, because I bet by then I would have reached another level and need to heal up. So we got 8. Still gotta work up a bit more. Forward here. Poisoned! Oh, we gotta level up. Yeah, not too concerned about poison, since obviously been moving for a bit. No HP change, but I believe now, much like the first, or I say first game, the second game, if I were to attempt to heal myself, I would gain back no HP. So poison is less of a threat of you consistently take damage every now and then, and more or less you are just preventing yourself from getting healed up. Come on. And just to make sure, get rid of them. Because again, if the only thing those rats can do is poison me, aside from their 1 HP damage, it means little to nothing to me. So let's grind a bit more. Caught the enemy by surprise. Let's check. Still need at least another, I think it's 10 Macetas in order to get another antidote, so we'll say maybe another 20? So we had a 20 and just gained 9, so another 4, that'd be 13, so another 7, and we should be good. Make that another 6. still need another 2. And then after that, we should be good to advance onward. And it looks like we will get it this turn. Alright, let us head into town. Get ourselves another antidote. Oh. Actually, if it's 150 and 5 to rest at the inn with 150, we're still going to need 6 more Mesetas. So, nope, I lied. We're not done just yet. Not just yet. Still need another 6. But thankfully, this battle will take care of that need. There we go. Alright, so first things first, let's head up here. So that way we can get ourselves our hunting armor. Oh, it was 120. Wow. Talk about overachiever. That's me. Also, out of my way, you punk kid. Alright, let's get ourselves another antidote. And we'll take this as an opportunity to, number 1, use said antidote on ourselves. And ensure that we can restore ourselves afterwards. Put the hunting armor to replace our garment. Actually, now's probably a good time to sell said garment. It's not like we're going to be using it. And then lastly, before we advance onward, get ourselves all healed up and save the game. Alright. Got that taken care of. So now we know that we need a cyborg in order to reach that. Now we have to go past a bridge to the east here. Let's see. Oh, northeast, rather. So I wonder, I probably might have goofed us up a bit. We'll see. Well, I'm still able to go to there. So now let's head north. Should see a small lake here. Oh, there's a problem. I talked to the old man, not nearly enough. Oh, wait, I still need to see a town. So you know what? I goofed. I was thinking ahead. I still have to go to another town. I goofed up. I goofed up. So let's head back down from here. Bet you anything I was supposed to go past this bridge to the other side, and I'll find another town to go to. town. So now it should be Eon or Elon. Welcome to our town of Elon, traveler. Okay, so now I gotta search for an old man or someone who mentions seeing a cyborg there. Search all around the towns here. What about you? I saw one of Leia's people at the lake by the northeastern forest. The woman never blinked. Probably what we're looking for, but let's keep talking. Arachio destroyed Leia 1,000 years ago. Oh. The old man won't let me on his boat unless I can find a cyborg. Where can I find one, possibly? Well, we might have triggered that dialogue, but first, let's at least explore a bit more, just in case. Like, let's see inside the weapon shop. Knife, steel needle. Not really worth my attention, let alone the one I think would be good. Hell expensive. So what about the armory instead? Again, for what I have, pretty good. If I needed something else, it's a hell of expensive. So let's just say no to that. But yeah, I believe now I've triggered that dialogue. So now let's head back past the bridge and head back to where I was beforehand. Head back in this direction. Oh no! Getting attacked by all of these rats! If only they did something other than poisoning me, which is practically a waste of a turn if I'm already poisoned. Yeah, not a big deal. It just ain't a big deal for me. Oh no, it's a moose! Not a moose, a moose. Let's get rid of them. Blah. And just fade it back from the background. And before I can even check if I triggered something, already got locked into another battle. Let's see. Aha! Here we go. Interact with this one. No, I am not one of Leia's people, Prince. I am a combat cyborg. Designation Mew type. I have been waiting for 1,000 years for you. Only a descendant of Arachio can command me. And guess what? Because of that, she now joins my party. And she does have techniques to use. She currently has Res, Gi-Res, Reaver, Anti, Fonbi, Forza, Nasak, and Shu. Now, the ones that are fairly obvious, I'll mention. Res can heal you for a little bit, which is useful right now. Gi-Res works a bit differently this time around. While it can be used to heal you for a much greater amount, this time around, it's pretty much acting like a SARS spell. Where, in this case, it could be able to heal you for a much, well, I say much greater effect. It's able to heal everyone compared to Res for a much greater effect. However, the way the spells are used are a bit different. Everyone has their own set of spells that they can use, if they are allowed to use those spells, mind you. However, how much they cost determines how powerful the spell is. So, as you can tell, they're all three, so pretty standard. Remember that technique shop we went to? We can alter how powerful those spells are, which of course we will get to eventually with that. But first, let's see. She currently has a ribbon, claw, and vest on right now. So let's work on heading back into town and getting to get another battle with Moose! Okay, Reese, you concentrate on the Moose, and Mew, you focus on the rat. And then just standard attack for now. Alright, let me quickly see something. Okay, so it's saying right now I should focus on getting a second claw for Mew, which, to be fair, I was planning on doing that anyway. And then to level her up to either level 2 or 3. Probably level 3, considering how much it costs to get claws. Yeah. But for now, let's just focus on taking down these foes here. Probably should have headed down, but we'll worry about that along the way. Besides, we're just heading back to a town, not necessarily the town we've just been to, let alone this other town from over here. And Reese gains another level. I don't know, that's another thing that's probably popping in my head lately. Is it Riss? Is it Reese? I don't know. I'm just saying what I think sounds appropriate to me. Alright. Let's focus on getting another claw for Mew. Yep. And then equip her with the other claw on the left hand, so that way she can dish out more damage. But like I said, techniques are used much differently in this game than there are in any other games. So, next stop while we're here is to stop by this technique shop for cost that. So yes, let's go to Mew, go for heal technique, and depending on how you space it out determines how powerful the spells are. So right now Rez will do very little to heal us. Girez and Reaver pretty much the same as they were before they were being altered, but now it's set so it favors anti. So how it works is Rez will heal us for very little HP, though to be fair, that's kind of a given. Reaver, believe, still revives you no matter what, but depending on how much it favors you, determines how much health gets restored back. Girez, obviously, how much your entire party gets healed. And then Anti, in this case, if it's during battle, most likely to succeed in removing poison. Please be careful out there. That I will. And I wonder, does it mention anything about altering any of her other stats? No, it does not. Oh well. In any case, let us see. May as well show this off. Anti for Reese. Got rid of that. And then, just as a demonstration, use res. It did not. Woo! This is ooh, this is gonna be a lovely, lovely time to be fighting enemies. I can already tell. Yeah, I can tell why this game wanted me to be at the very least level, or at the very most level 3 for Muse. So I think I will grind monies to get her up to level 3 because, wow. Even when I had everything set up, it wasn't set up. So, since I used up the only amount for that, let us do this, and then I should have enough to... Oh, but yeah, now that I have 2 party members, it's going to cost me probably 10 to stay at an inn, rather than a typical 5. Because, you know, 5 per person, that would make the most sense. There we go, that's all we needed. And just concentrate on attack, attack, and attack. Alright, here we go. So before anything else, let's, at the very least, get ourselves another antidote. Actually, in this case, I'll get another one for Mew. We'll worry about, going to the inn once we reach 10 again. It's a stupid idea, I know. Because you all know me, I'm all for stupid ideas. Okay, so we have 3. We'll need at least 7 more to get 10 Macetas in order to stay at the inn. Getting close. Just need another battle with 2 chippers and we're set. Please don't do poison, let alone gravity. Oh, this is... Oh, crap. Well, Riss is dead. Riss. Like I said, all up for stupid ideas. All up for stupid ideas. So now I believe I need... What is it? 20 to revive, and then another 10 for staying at the end, so... I'm just all about the brilliant ideas, folks. That's all I'll say. I'm all up for the brilliant ideas. Alright, let's just check. We're at 20, so need another 10 in order to stay at the inn. And I get the feeling, much like the original Final Fantasy, if I were to stop by the inn to revive, or I say revive, to stop by the church to revive, it'll only count as reviving for 1 HP. So, yeah, this is why I am grinding for more Macetas in order to be able to afford reviving and go into the inn. Alright, let's see, where is a church? There's a church. Oh, 50? Man. Well, this sucks now. determines that... Well, Riss so far... Reese. I don't know. I should probably start up a straw poll. How should I pronounce his name? Reese. Someone's gonna say Witherspoon, and then I'm immediately gonna ban them from my chat. No. At most, I'll just time them out. But man, gotta spend 50 in order to revive him. Well, guess what? I finally got that level 3 that... because I decided to be stupid and heal, invest in items and try to earn money rather than going to the inn. So, like I said earlier, I'm all about the smart decisions. And by smart, I mean smart decisions. So let's see, how much we at right now? We have enough to revive Riss, but again, if it's much like the original Final Fantasy, where they have to be at 1 HP when revived, I ain't taking that chance. I am just gonna waste any and all of the time doing all this. So, a rat right now would really help us at this point, so that way I can afford to revive him and go back to the end. Why go for 1 when I got 2? I like that approach. Okay. Let's try this again. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Yeah, revive him. Be careful, danger lurks everywhere. You don't need to tell me twice. And he would have had full help. No words. No words there. Let's just focus on earning some more money at this point. Once again, I'm going for the smart decision. I'm hoping that they'll aim for Reese more so than they will for Mew. So let's see, how much do I have right now? 16. Another 4, and I can afford to get another antidote and stop by the inn. I say that, and I haven't even stopped by the inn yet to make sure that is indeed the case of, yes, you can stop by this inn that now costs 10. Let's get the antidote first. First things first. Yeah, give it a Mew. Although, was it? Ah, yeah, he did use that, so, yeah, give to Riss, who needs it, clearly. Riss. Again, I feel really tempted to start a straw poll to determine how I should pronounce his name. Okay, good. 5 per person. There. Now we are all healed up. So now that we have Mew in our party and is an android, we should be able to talk to the old man once more, and he'll let us join his boat. Welcome aboard! There's someone... Oh, it's Reese's Pieces, you're right. There's someone holed up in the cave on the island. I hear he stole a gem. So now we can enter this ship and go sailing. See that palace down there in the muck? Our oldest legend says the evil dark force is trapped there by the sword of Orakyo. So, possibly the only... Okay, two things. A character we'll meet later on, and the only other thing that might tie this to anything else is the name Dark Force, which already has shown up twice already in the series, and now getting mentioned of it a third time. But anyway, we still keep going to sail, just so we can get to this island. So now, we enter this cave. Now, here's the thing about the cave dungeons here. And yes, I am using this clearly to check Discord, which is making everything lag to hell and back. Clearly, I don't listen well. I just love, making everything in my streams just go to shit lately, but, whatever, it's my decision. Oh, either way. Okay, it's just seeing the red numbers appear on Discord, it distracts me ever so much. It clearly distracts me ever so much. But anyway, as I was saying, the cave dungeons in Phantasy Star III, relatively short, they make up for it with their monsters that appear. But we should be fine, especially since Mew is now at level 3, and it's recommended risk be at 5. He's at 6, so we are good. And there's not too many treasures to get there. But let's see. I do have a map system here, so let me just see if I can bring this up. Caves. Island Cave. Okay, so we have a couple goodies to get here. And I believe I know what they are. So, to start us off, let's hug this left wall here. And go into a battle with some new enemies this time around, who, much like their cousins, their weaker cousins, are able to poison us. But that's okay, we will focus on them first. I'm gonna go after them anyway. But yes, continue with the assault. There we go. So it seems like these newer rats still are 2 experience points apiece, which is no difference. 2 points apiece, good lord. So already, that's 8 experience points apiece. However, the lesser rats had 4 Macetas each, so since there were 2, 8. Taken away 16, so we're looking at 8 a pop Macetas for those pink rats, which is good to know. But now we deal with more of these annoying rat dwellers. So now we can grab our first chest over here, and we have Moose to deal with here! It's our good old buddy Moose! You just gotta love the Moose. Also, wrong person. There we go. Claw you, and just so there are lesser enemies, claw you. Alright, and keep up the assault. There we go. And Mew gained a level! How nice. And just check. Now we see that her anti-spell has gone up by 1, and even Girez went up by 1, so I think I got an idea of what got extended. Rever sacrificed the level up in order to level up Anti, while Rez sacrificed the level up for Girez, which is nice. And as for Four Sun Shu, We did nothing with them, so obviously we will handle that later. And once again, the red dot appeared in Discord! Get out of here, red number dot! Ah! I'm sorry, they just seem so annoying. We just have to deal with them in order for me to find happiness every once in a while. Okay, so back to this. In this chest, an escape pipe. So Riz has plenty of space in his inventory, so he's the first to grab it. And we're just going to focus on these enemies one at a time, so naturally going for the bigger ones first. And once again, wrap ourselves around this wall as we take down more of these rat bastards. Basically, the only way how we can gain everything that we want fairly easily is basically just hug this left wall up until we get to a big clearing, in which case it's better to hug the right wall instead. But yeah, now that we got our escape pipe, now we have a D-mate. Okay, now I'm just splitting hairs when it comes to identifying items and such. It's bad enough when I'm splitting hairs with the name of the characters. Let's not start with the items here. So we got that and an antidote. You know, I just realized I think we skipped past a shield. But you know what? We're still gonna go by there on our way back. I'm not gonna waste an escape pipe just to do that. And I just realized we both got poisoned. How dare you! Good thing we got more antidotes, but let's concentrate on interacting with the main purpose of being here, which is over at the top left right here. That is interacting with this character right here. If you could focus on them first. And of course, Reese is able to attack first. Not that it matters because Mew still gained a level. Hi, I'm Lyle. Yes, I do have a sapphire. I don't really need it, so you're welcome to it. I'd like to join you on your adventure, but I have other things to do now. See you around! So, we didn't really get to talk to someone who needed help in, or at least helping us in our quest, but we got a free sapphire out of it. Which, in all honesty, from what I can tell, it's purely just an item. And also, why aren't you going after the... Oh, great. I can't even go after the lesser creatures, or I can't even go after the moose until I take care of the lesser items, because no long-range weapon. Of course, that's the case. So let's see. Antidote, and... Oh, hey, I got a thing! Well, okay, thanks, bye! Yeah, that's pretty much the dialogue that transpired through here. Okay, let's at least take you guys out. So now we can focus on you. At least now, we're starting to get to the meteor enemies that are dropping a whole lot of money compared to the rat creatures that drop 4 apiece, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but especially the chippers who only give 1 apiece for anything and everything. so this time, since I skipped it, we'll head down here. Let's see, hack and slash. Or at least slash and hack. Hack and slash? Okay, so there's the item we missed, which is a shield. Can be useful defense-wise, but if we're given an option to dual-wield weapons, I feel like unless you need to buff up your defenses, why would you want to do that? But yes, let's take this as an opportunity to head for the exit now. So actually, we could head down right now, and then go to the right and down, and we'll find a staircase. So why don't we do just that? And Moose! No! Moose, how could you? I said Muse. Moose, how could you? Fall down like the moose that you are. I don't know, for all we know, this could be, Death Road to Canada. Because you do encounter a moose, and depending on what you do, you can either get stat boosts, some food, anything's possible in that world. Also, have to go at the bottom in order to get that. Oh, we got what we needed here, so we will take this as an opportunity to go into a battle before the... Oh, there's a glow toad there. Oh, Jesus. I would not be surprised if this got me shot in the foot if you attack... Okay, good. Oh, jeez. Woo! That's a close one. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Head back into town. Go on the ship. Go on the ship. Go on the ship. Head back into town. Oof. Woo! Oh, boy, that was a close one there. So, yeah, it even says to sell the shield that we have, so we may as well. First things first. Can you be able to get rid of this? Got rid of the poison. So yes, Auntie has a chance of succeeding and sometimes not. When it comes to healing spells, they will work regardless. It just... Thank you for making a liar out of me, game. Truly appreciate it. Also, there is one thing I can do. I can equip... I actually can equip the Sapphire as a buckle. Does nothing for me, but it's there, so why not? I'm just checking stats. Don't have the hunting helmet yet, so I should get that. But got the short sword, boots, and hunting armor. And as for Mew, she's got the ribbon, claws, and vest. So yeah, that's all she can have. Okay, so the good news is I don't need to waste any money for more antidotes. However, let's focus on getting ourselves healed up. Stop by the inn and rest up. Yes, 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 yes. Take care of any and all that nonsense. And even though it's still not quite necessary at this point, I don't mind wasting the money again to alter the technique distribution. It's back to heal order. Step it up. So at this point, Reaver will become stronger by sacrificing the res, and Gi-Res becomes weaker by upping the chances of anti-working. So never mind. Any and all techniques outside of battle, have a chance of failing. I think it's more successful in battle now that I think about it, but... Then again, I didn't even remember the prices of certain things, so obviously don't take what I say with a grain of salt. Yes, get the hunting helm for Riz. Also, most likely not the same person, but, can we just point out how much this weapon or armory shop owner looks a whole lot like Rolf? Man, going after those Earthlings, he fell down hard. Well, that's what you get when he doesn't have Nay by his side. Poor bastard. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to equip that. Also, since I'm here, just to double check. Yeah, you don't have a shield. Here, let me fix that problem for you. You got a shield now. Okay, let's see. Items. We have 3 monomates, 2 antidotes, a demate, and an escape pipe, while she has just an antidote. Just to be on the safe side, I should probably invest in some monomates and another antidote for her. Especially if, just double check stats. Okay, yes, we are fully healed. Especially if Anti has a chance of failing. So, let's say 1, 2, 3, and then 1 more antidote for her. I believe we already have an escape pipe. Yes, we do. I won't worry about a second escape pipe for the time being. I should be good there. Damn you, lag. Stop doing this. So from here... first things first, head on to the world map. It says to go east from here. Ah, I see. Because we are technically leaving this area behind us and entering a new world. And yes, I know what I said. Entering a new world. Gotta head east until we reach some mountains. Let's probably head south a bit. Ah, here's a mountain chain. I believe if we hug this wall, if not the one just above us, we should see... yeah, not here. Because I think it's safe to say, the world map isn't necessarily a world, as much as it's split into different sections. So this is what I mean by saying entering a new world. Because we're temporarily leaving this section behind us in order to enter the new one. So there's a temple, which would be nice. But yes, we don't need to go into it now. Ordinarily, we wouldn't be able to enter this area just for the sake of entering it. However, since we have a sapphire that glows, we are allowed to go in. And here is quite interesting. We enter what looks like a more technological area of sorts. things. Just double checking the chat for the time being. Here, we are able to move onward. But yes, this one is only one floor, so let me see if I can get another map set up for us. Messages. We are taking the one to says there are two just to get. Can we get them? Just double check. There is an antidote. Oh, okay, so there's an antidote and monomate along the way here. So in that case, let me bring up my map. From here, what we want to do is right, and then down. Keep going down, and then right from here. We got nails! I'm assuming that's what they are. I didn't get to look. Well, only one damage. So disappointing. Not as much as those pink rats, but still pretty good. And already not that impressed by these monsters. Although I'm surprised I wasn't able to take down that one snail creature and the rat at the same time. So from here, head up, left, and up. The good thing about these passageways and dungeons, they're usually one floor, so not that complicated. A bit complicated if you're not used to the mechanics of the game, but not too bad. So let's from there. So from here, we head right, down, right, fight more monsters, because of course we do. Then up, right. This chest for the antidote. Then head back the way we came. Oh man, it's using a spell! Sue! Oh man. That's the real threat about that enemy. Much like the chipper enemies, their attacks themselves not that deadly. When they use spells that can attack us, that's what makes them deadly. There we go. Double check how we doing health-wise. We're fine. So from here, continue going down, right down, and temporarily we're going down in order to get the monomate that's down here. Ah! Damn boy! Then take down enemy. There we go. And Mew gained another level. And head right to get the monomate. Monomate. There we go. Now head back the way we came, and instead, once we go back up to the four-way, we'll go right. And keep heading upright in order to get to the end of the passageway. Through here, and there's the end of the passageway, right there. So, welcome to Aquatica, which is a frozen wasteland. Kind of discouraging for a place called Aquatica. But, yeah, this is, again, story-based thing. Absolutely, I love that appeal. But yes, from here, what we need to do is bring this back up. Southeast from here until we reach the town of Resell. A Buzzgull. In that case, we'll need to take you out. Bit hard-hitting, but nothing we can't handle. Ah, this must be the place. Yes! Here we are. Talk around with the people when they mention how frozen everything is. A small fishing town. Hard to do fishing when everything's frozen over. We're all suffering from hunger and severe cold. Let's see. They say how everything's frozen, but not supposed to be since people are dying and need help. We have been attacking with claws for Mew. However, we are able to get hunting claws and a hunting vest for her, so let's head over to the weapons shop. First things foremost, to get wrong option there. There we go. So for here, hunting claw for Mew. Oh, not enough to get the hunting claw. You know what this means? I have to sell off the claws. Yes. And it's just enough that if I were to sell the other claw, I can still get the other hunting claw. So, before anything else, first things first. On the right hand and on the left hand. And I'm pretty sure resting will not be that big a deal. But first, let's head by the armory shop, see how much we need in order to obtain the hunting vest for her, as well as the steel armor for Reese, what have you. Looks like we will need 439 Macetas to get both of them. And that's not including selling off things that we don't need. So, just to double check. No one is poisoned, so I think a good idea for now would be to head for the inn and rest up. And yes, just enough to do that. Heal up. Now, there is a place that we should be going to now, but I'd like to get some level grinding up, so why don't we do just that. So, still basic amount of damage. So now, it seems like every time Mew attacks, she is able to do roughly the same amount of damage as Reese's sword, but twice. So that alone will help her greatly. Alright, got that all taken care of. Ah! Not the Sue spell! Probably have enough to get hit by another Sue spell. How dare you? Just enough that I should probably be able to get one of the items. Probably not. Not even close. Yeesh. Let's try one more battle and see if after that Mew needs healing. Yeah, she's definitely gonna need healing. technique. Res yourself. Only 5. Oof. 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 Almost kind of wishing Reese would get attacked more often, so that way it'd be a good excuse to use the E-Res spell instead. Come on. Mew, let's have you attack both claws on that, so that way you can only focus on that one while Reese focuses on the other one. Alright. Let's see this time if E-Res responds. It did not as much. Oof. Still, it was more worth it to use that compared to just a simple res spell. It's not much, but let's face it, it's not much. Alright, keep up with the offensive assault. Also, how dare you? How dare you? Can I please exit that? Thank you. Riz, you keep attacking that one. Mew, you focus on that one. And hopefully, by the time we are done with this attack... There we go! So now you can just focus on that one without a care in the world. Alright, just check. Only at 127. Still need quite a lot of money in order to get what we need. The good news is, believe if I get to a new area that requires more money grinding, I'll say that's good enough for the stream and worry about that off camera. Also, I should just check. Health-wise, should be good, but just be on the safe side, do that. So I believe now, yeah. Not enough to cast another technique spell, but at least it's out of the way. Ah! How dare you attack me with a pseudo spell before I'm even ready to attack? Big mini butt. So speaking of mini butt, stop attacking Mew! And why did I head into town? That's not necessary yet. It'll be necessary soon enough, but not right now. There we go. Oh, I caught the monsters before. Okay, I was gonna say, don't tell me they get a easy strike and I'm not ready for it. Okay, so Mew, you focus on that one. Reese continues with that one. Ah, not a Sue spell. Such a mini butt. Oh well. Good news is, I'm close enough to town. I can heal up, no problem. And inn's right here. Let's rest up. Just double check. No. So I figure probably, what is it? 20 Maset? No, it's 10. But to think. 10 Masetas to get to buy a healing item for one character, or for the same price, I could heal everyone and restore technique points from you. I think we know which is the better of the two options there. Let's see, how much money? 205. Yeah, I think I said it was around like 300 something, so once I reach 400 Masetas, we should be good enough to get those next few items. So let us keep up the grindage here. Ah! Sue spell. I got caught off guard. How dare you? And I believe... can I? Thank you. Yeesh. Mew, you focus on that one. Reese can concentrate on that one. Yeah, now would be a good time for me to heal up, so let's do that. Oh, no techniques for you. E-Res. E-Res. And have to wait a bit, since it'd be a waste to heal Reese, who only needs 2 compared to Mew, who could use a little more. Hopefully they'll focus on Reese a bit more. But of course not. This game just loves tormenting me. Mew, focus on that one. There we go. Ah, not the Sue spell. Alright. Let's use it. Okay, so it heals 8 now, which is good to know. Because that was just enough to justify using it for Reese without it being a waste. So I like trying to be resourceful, and how dare you attack Mew! She doesn't need to lose any more health than she already has. No, not assaulted. No, not a Sue spell. I think that's going to be my new catchphrase during this streaming session of Phantasy Star III. It's just, no, not another Sue spell. Why? Oh, how dare you? No, if I had so much defense there, why would you do that? It was harsh and horrible. Oh. Okay. Seriously, E-Res, and while we're at it, oh, you can't use another E-Res. Damn. Well, this only means one thing. Once Mew starts getting close to single-digit health, that's when we should start thinking about retreating back to town for healing. Swipity swipe, swipe, swipe. Stop attacking Mew! She doesn't need any more assault than you're giving her. Ah. Plus, I just realized I'm starting to lose a signal. There we go. Yeesh. I dropped frames there for a brief moment. Thankfully, I caught on to it just fast enough that it could recover fast. Plus, if nothing else, let's just say a certain net provider isn't crapping out on me, which, if anyone knows me, it doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, my God, does it strike hard. Come on. Okay, so you focus on that, and let's continue. I get the feeling this is probably... yeah, she would have been in single-digit health anyway. I don't want to piss away too much money that I need to revive them, so probably for the best I rest up here. Alright, let's see what we can get down at the local armory. So I think I have 300 something. Oh, it was 439. Well, I know I'll get more money if or more money back if I get the steel armor. But, considering she's getting attacked far more often, I should probably invest in a hunting vest for Mew. And I just need another 60. defense goes up from 43 to 51, so increase of 8 defense, not bad. Alright, well, let's try this. First off, sell off the... Oh, if that's all it takes, then I should be able to get that, that steel armor very easily, because I could sell that for 62, and then purchase the steel armor for Riz, and then there we go. And then switch on over to here. You know what it is, folks? I've gotten so used to Phantasy Star II, where in order to access the next menu, you have to press up. Then when you get to the next menu, press up again. I've become so used to that, I only need to remember to do it once, and it still remembers that it's on next. As such here. Okay, so now that I got all that taken care of, we are still rich with 45 Macetas, and let's just check. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4. Oof. 4 monomates and 3 antidotes, which, yeah, don't need to invest in anymore. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll hold on to the 3rd antidote, but give the 4th monomate to Mew. For that. And based on how strong I am right now, that is about all I can do here. So now that I'm able to rest up, go past the bridge south here, and I should see 2 forts. But let's attack these guys first. Lash Skulls. Interesting. Okay, so here are the 2 forts, which themselves mean nothing. However, from the top one, if I walk directly south of it, between those 2 areas, I will find a secret passageway that leads on to our next passageway area, so that might become necessary, not right now. What is necessary, however, is this map here. There are 3 items to get? Oh, okay, I see a 3rd chest. Okay. So yes, there are 3 items to get here. This one, I guess, should switch this to the other side so that way I can see this map more vividly. Alright, so from here I want to go west, south, then west, north. Not before fighting these enemies first. That's the most important thing. Gotta take care of these enemies. Alright. So as I was saying, west-north, then west, into these enemies. And a Lobo Wing! Oof, that could be problematic. I just realized those guys cast poison, so if we need a heal, probably best to get rid of them before they attempt to poison us. I think aside from dealing more damage, they don't do much. So from here, southwest, south, head east in order to get the chest that's all the way to the right. This chest, which apparently is is. Nothing. There we go. Our first of two teammates along the way. Which reminds me, next chance I get, I should give that spare teammate that I'll run into eventually over to Mew. Which, just to save time, I may as well do that now. Give to Mew. Then from here, go east, skip that passageway to this one. Head northwest. Into more battles where I keep getting attacked by pseudo spells! Second of the two teammates. And head northwest. Grab the third, final chest in this area, which is just another antidote. Take care of you. And I just realized Mew needs health. And I suppose Reese could use some too, so... G-Res. 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 Nah. We'll wait for the next turn because she still needs to lose one more. And Mew gets the other antidote, which, how am I doing? Oh. Oh, so 15 is the max. Careful with all the stuff I grab then, unless I get more allies. So for now, let's just focus on getting rid of the goobers along the way. South then. Just keep going west, or, yeah, go west until we reach the staircase. And now, we are in a new Adria. Eridia. My goodness, I know how to pronounce things correctly. Eridia! Passageway, which is now a desert. Let's see. It says to use a monitor to find out where we are. Okay, so what we need to do is head towards that lone river that is to the... which is south-southwest from where we are. So let's climb past this mountain here. Ah, damn you, Sue spell! Now we... Oh, at least now we can focus on healing up once more. There we go. And if need be, we'll have enough technique points for one more. Let's head west a bit, and then from here go south, and hopefully along the way... Wow, that's a lot of pink rats we're going to deal with. Now, we've been poisoned. Oh well, nothing else. Good opportunity for us to get rid of the antidotes if need be. Keep heading south, and eventually we should see river area. Unicorn Giants! That's all I'll say about that. Just Unicorn Giants. But yeah, let's get rid of them since, wow, they deal a whole lot of damage. So now both of them have been poisoned. Not that it matters that much because, well, those enemies, the worst they can do is poison us. Nothing more. Oh, more new enemies to deal with. But let's get rid of the heavy hitter giants first. Owie. Oh, and you use Sue too? Wow, for much more damage. Okay, now, would be a good time to use those antidotes so we can start healing up. So use on yourself, and use on yourself, and Girez technique to heal ourselves up. Also, while I'm here, let's just double check where we are on the map. We should roughly start seeing it very soon if we keep heading south from here. Ah! Believe that is it? Or I might be heading a bit too far off. That just hit me. I probably should have attacked him first, so that way I wouldn't have to deal with too much poison damage. Yep, went a bit too far south. That's okay, we can head back up. Especially if all we have to deal is that one rat. That's no problem. So what we needed to do was get to this town right here. Alright, so now we have reached the town of Hazatak.
The cyborgs of Hazatak rarely get human guests. Beep boop.
So, we should talk around town and we should get news about a certain character that we will need, let alone run into, in our travels. So why don't we do just that? Because we already spoke with you. Here's a cyborg there.
An old crazy cyborg wanders the desert. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Error.
What about you? Sounds like the weather control needs adjusting.
Fine, Ren, then go east to fix the weather.
I think is that everyone, if not almost everyone. I think you're the only other one I need to talk to.
The one you seek abides in the western cave.
Alright, so let's see. What do we need? We are gonna need a sword for us. Plus, I love the fact that a town that rarely gets humans still have humans running their shop. Just leaving that out there. So, one thing is for certain, we are gonna need the hunting shot and the sword. We don't have enough for it yet, but we are keeping that in mind. And then they mention a cave just to let's see, to the rightmost. But first things first, let's double check the armory, make sure there's nothing new we need to get there. Okay, protector, bandana, headgear, and steel enamel. So I get the feeling nothing really necessary up to this point. Let me just see. Steel gear and protector would be nice right now, but so far it doesn't seem like it's necessary at the moment. So, yeah, I did mention beforehand that I would pretty much end the stream if I need to do another grinding session. That is where we are at right now. Also, I just realized, yep, that's what I thought. Should have used the antidote first and then healed. How dare I? How dare I? Just remember, folks, I is genius. So genius you don't even know. So let's just invest in an antidote. Doesn't matter who is wielding it, since it's automatically going to be used right away. Use it on her. And the thing that sucks the most is I wish I could just use a spare monomate to fix the problem. Since I'm poisoned, it didn't heal her technique points as well, so I have to go back here again. And now I can be able to save, not worrying about any technique points that need to be healed or not. Dough, says I. Dough. And just to be on the safe side at this point, before we end things off for today, let's stop by the technique distribution shop here and see if anything else needs to be adjusted. Nah, we're fine there. Let me just double check the other techniques. Forza, Nasak. Mentioned something about order spells. Okay, so I think what I'll do is, for this one, I'll also go back to Mew and redo order spell. So it's saying Fonby and Shu are good spells. So I know Fonby is used to up the damage attack, and it's saying that the problem with this is that Shu is good for, I forget if it was defense or magic defense techniques. Shu is for defense. And of course, Fonby for attack. Forza seems like a useless ability since that is used to insta-kill enemies. I don't see it working that well. And of course, the only other technique, Nasak, which, if you remember from the original, I say original, the second Phantasy Star game, it can heal everyone else with the cost of the caster's life. So, can be useful if you're desperate. Right now, not so much. So, I think for now, the sad thing is, I can't lessen one spell without the other one. You know what? I think I'm fine the way I am right now. So yeah, so much for that. So yeah. As I mentioned beforehand, that is where I am going to end things right now. I will worry about the money grinding afterwards, since I'd rather not waste any more time than has already been done here. Still had a pretty good time going through this. If nothing else, we're experiencing the differences, yet some joys of the third Phantasy Star game. And if nothing else, we've already beaten Phantasy Star II, so that alone is a positive for me. Though I am curious about something. Pan, if you're still in chat, did you say that you were going to be streaming later tonight? I think you did. Let me just double check real quick. Because I'm pretty sure the usual thing is, if it's not today, then tomorrow, you're usually doing a Shin Megami Tensei, or Persona 4 Shin Megami Tensei game. So, yeah, that is the case, although, the problem is, it's not for another 10 minutes. Well, for now, that's going to do it for my stream anyway. Thank you all for watching, and special thanks to Gamer Bowie for the follow, even though that was before the stream. I thank you for that follow. I think what I'm going to do for now is give a shout out to, and of course I got to make sure I spell his name right. Okay. To Stephen George of Stephen Plays, let alone Stephen Vlog, who is currently going through Mario 3D World / Bowser's Fury, most likely doing the co-op of Bowser's Fury with Mal. And I'll just end the stream right here with just a host to Pan Anning, who will eventually, later tonight, play some... I already forgot what I was going to say. Persona 4 Golden Edition. You can already tell my brain is fried at this point. But yes, I will go ahead and do just that. So, until next time, folks, tomorrow we will be doing some multiplayer games, whether that be Worms, Armageddon, Fall Guys, some other Steam games I got up my sleeves. We'll see how that goes. But until then, take care, and I shall see you all later, everyone.